I think I messed up.
Bruh.
And yes, I have a pimple right here, but at least it's not a booger. And if you've seen my other videos, you'll get that joke. So I met somebody, and I actually had a really good first date with him. And I went on a second date yesterday, and it was great. So great that I went a little farther, or a lot farther than I intended it to go.
This was a good way to say, yeah, I give it up to the guy, but please don't judge me. I'm not that kind of person.
And I enjoyed myself. I thought it was awesome. But it was the second date.
As bad as it is, it could have been a lot worse. I'm more surprised she didn't do it on first date.
And that's not normally the way that I operate.
Stop the cap.
And now I'm feeling kind of insecure about it. He's reached out, so it's not like he's ghosting me, but I can feel in myself that I'm kind of pulling away, because I'm like, no, I don't think he likes me anymore because he thinks I'm like some sort of a slut or something, which I'm not. And that word is horrible, and I don't think that we should call each other or ourselves that, but
she was married, and now she's looking for a new man who's probably gonna ghost her. I don't know what happened, but I know she was a wife at some point.
I don't know. I mean, I don't even really know what I'm saying on this video. I'm just saying that, like, I know this happens. I know that I'm not the only one that has done this, and I also know that I'm not the only one that feels this way. And I'm not exactly sure what to do about it. So do I just sit back and wait and see what happens, and if he like pursues me, or am I putting the energy out there that I'm not interested because I'm feeling insecure and I'm pulling away myself, and maybe he's reading that as like a lack of interest.
She's so dramatic. There's nothing you can do about this.
So, or do I just talk to him about it? I think I should talk to him about it, don't you think?
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
Like, what if I just said, hey, I'm feeling super insecure about, the other day because I really enjoyed myself, and now I feel like, you're not going to respect me, or that things are going to be weird from here on out, and just like lay it on the table and see what he says.
She's desperate, and the guy knows it. That's not going to turn him on. You give it up to him easily. That's your fault.
But on the other hand, like, that's a really honest conversation. And like, a lot of people aren't able to have those. And I like him, so I don't want to scare him away, but that's really what I want to do. I really just want to tell him how I feel and be honest. But is that the right thing to do? Is there a right thing? I don't think there's a right thing. This is what I think I messed up.
Bruh.
What did I do?
If a guy wants to be with you, he's going to be with you. If he doesn't, then he's not going to be with you. What is so hard to understand?
But wait! There's more!
Another edition of Disaster Dates by the Divorcee. So I made a video about how things went too far on a second date with a guy, right? And I was talking about how I felt insecure about it, that maybe he wasn't going to respect me. So I wanted to give you an update as to what happened. So a lot of you told me to talk to him, tell him I was feeling vulnerable, insecure, blah, blah, blah. But I felt that, this was my shit. This wasn't his shit. So I kind of sat in it for a while, and I was like, you do not need to be feeling insecure. So I basically gave myself a pep talk in the mirror. And I was like, you just need to freaking don't be weird.
It is the way to go, but it takes more than just that. There are just too many red flags.
So I stopped being weird, and I just was really open. I texted him. I asked him how his day was. It was his birthday, so I wished him happy birthday. He's like, I got to go to work.
What?
I'm like, okay. And then I texted him again, and he never responded. So here's the thing. Does this happen? Yes.
He ghosted you for a reason.
Do I have any regret over it? Absolutely not. Because I would rather know what somebody's intentions are on the second date than to freaking wait like 10 weeks before I find out that really they only want one thing. So high five to me.
We did not both want the divorce. I know it seems like it was probably that way now because we are 3.5 years later, and I do have so much content of Derek and I getting along so well, but we did not both want it. I am the one who wanted it. He did not.